Hello and welcome to another episode. That's funny. So in today's session, I wanted to talk about why I actually am doing what I'm doing. Kind of just to clarify a little bit. I think it's kind of confusing maybe for some. As I'm a firm believer in doing things that are very childlike and even childish. And that's how I was able to at least acquire pronunciation, much of my fluency in German and Danish, at least. Because I always look for things that are fun and exciting. I always had this sort of instinctive, just inner wisdom. I don't know what you want to call it, but as I go through this whole process of training myself and I don't know, really letting go, and this is one of my processes right now. Well, one process, anyways, is to really let go and not think about anything. Just really get in the flow of really letting go. Not to say that I'm not gonna do anything. It's just I tend to be a very stubborn person, as you can probably see already. I'm usually recording in this room, and most of it is because of my fears of being. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one, you know. But my fears have told me a lot of things about the difference between fear and just being cautious. When I say cautious in that way is because of the way I do things. For me, cautious means just like doing my very best, but that's overthinking it. I don't know. I think I'm just going to go through the process and not really explain much, but my point in what I'm doing, why I'm doing it is because I believe that through my experiences with languages, even music, yes, and also swimming, is that when I was going through all that stuff, my focus was there. I was manifesting what I really wanted because I was really focused on it. And it's pretty common, maybe common for some people, that when they're trying to doing what they're doing now, especially after the pandemic, it's like some of it feels like, to be honest, like it's just like, why? People ask that question, or it's kind of pointless. It's the kind of a feeling that we get. For me, I still do ask those questions, but I'm going to keep going. The point is, I'm going to keep going. And I hope to really share all that experience with you guys, where I am changing along the way. I made some significant changes, what to me felt significant changes. I'm not doing as much of the sanitizing anymore. I'm just, doing what I can. It's kind of just like now like a habit. And sometimes I do question whether I'm manifesting things or not. But I think it's really about that letting go, especially now, like literally like this week. I've been just kind of just, you know what, screw that, the whole like if I am manifesting, because I'm questioning it, right? I read somewhere that it's like, there's this post I read on Instagram that it's like the subconscious is the land. The conscious is the farmer, and any thoughts you put in is the seed. So any sort of thoughts you keep putting in, if you don't let it grow, in other words, when you start to question, when you start to just like wonder, how am I going to get this? How is it going to happen? Why is it going to, all that stuff, instead of questioning it, I see it as directly applicable or directly relative to what I do, what I've been doing with languages. There's that adult brain again, that whole that wants to be perfect, wants to grab, wants to be in control, wants to perfect, and all that stuff. Even though I do sometimes have that feeling, I start to realize that it's like, I'd rather, and so this is going to sound morbid, but it's really true, because it's not meant to be dark, it's meant to be a reality. For myself, it's a reality that I would rather die knowing that I really let go and started to grow in more trust in the universe, and trusting and trusting and trusting. It's a process for me. It's like, I mean, I've experienced trauma and so many times, so trust is a big thing, and trusting and manifesting is really linked together. So for me to really manifest, but that's not my goal, is to really just really like, yeah, die happy, die trust, dying like knowing the fact that I've done my best by not doing anything. Really, you know, when I say not do anything, you know, the whole call it a Taoist thing, doesn't matter what it is, but it's like the whole like just letting go and being childish. Like, I mean, that's why some of my videos are kind of just like, you see me, it's raw, and that's how it is. So anyways, that's all. I'll see you guys later. Hey, thanks for watching. That's my whole spiel on this video thing, why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I find that there's a connection between language acquisition, all this letting go stuff, manifesting, dealing with all that through shadow work, and dealing with their own shit and all that shit, and really growing through the whole process. It's all connected. All of it's connected. So, in any case, thank you.